Hello there, welcome back to the channel. This is my friend here. Would you like to introduce yourself?
I'm Vanessa.
Welcome to the channel, Vanessa. We just watched the Zack Snyder cut of Justice League. As you could probably could have guessed, given the time of the upload and that I'm dressed as a Wonder Woman. Just needed an excuse to cross-dress. Can you vouch for me, Vanessa?
Yes.
What do you think of the movie?
It was amazing.
Awesome.
I enjoyed it so much.
I also enjoyed it quite a bit. I don't think it was quite amazing, but it is a genuinely good movie that has a lot going for it. Before we speak more about the Snyder Cut, let's talk about the Theatrical Cut a little bit.
Yes.
I reviewed that movie back in 2017. A review of that is still up on my channel. I'm not entirely sure how much with that review I still agree with, but long story short, the movie wasn't incredibly compelling. I didn't think it was terrible, but for comparison, the Theatrical Cut was like a 4 or a 5, and the Snyder Cut is like a 7 or an 8. By my perspective, you talk about the Theatrical Cut.
It was cheap. I give it like 2 out of 10.
Damn, you're a lot harsher on it than I was.
Oh.
Now, what would you rank the Snyder Cut?
10 out of 10.
Awesome. Let's now. The Snyder Cut is not. It's not the first of these director's cuts, but it's probably the first one to get like an insane amount of like fan demand for its release.
But he might get paid for the film.
I beg pardon?
Zack Snyder might get paid for it though.
You know what? I actually admire that. That's a very
Yes.
That's takes a lot of artistic integrity or rather artistic passion.
Yeah, it would have.
And to think that okay, let's talk about some director's cuts for a moment. Because it's not the first one that's ever existed. There have been director's cuts of
The Watchmen.
Yeah, but Zack Snyder had the final cut on all of those. So basically every cut of that movie is a director's cut.
Yeah.
But there have been director's cuts of Kingdom of Heaven, Daredevil, that Daredevil movie,
There's some.
Superman 2. Yeah, that was Superman 1 and 2 were filmed at the same time.
Oh really?
Yeah, they were.
I didn't notice.
Yeah, there are actually 2 cuts of Superman 2.
Yeah.
The one that you've probably seen, and this alternate Richard Donner cut.
Yeah.
Yeah, there've been directors. There's also like a few different cuts of Alexander, directed by Oliver Stone. So as I was saying, directors' cuts are by no means a new thing, but this is definitely I think the first time, like the fans were really demanding it.
Yes.
Probably because of Zack Snyder is a very polarizing figure.
Yes.
Regarding film critics or film buffs, like people either love him or they hate him.
I love him.
I think he's a very talented technician. He's very good at framing, and he's made some genuinely good movies.
Yes.
And he's also made some really bad movies, like
The Watchmen.
Well, I actually like Watchmen.
It was boring. The first when I was like downloading it, streaming it.
Yeah.
First scene, also bored. It was so boring. I was like, oh my god. I was like, turn it off.
No, maybe we should watch the Ultimate Edition. It's like
It goes for 3 hours.
Yeah, it does. It includes the animated Tale of the Black Fader subplot.
Have you seen the TV show of The Watchmen? Takes
No.
place after the movie film.
No, I haven't watched it. I have it on Blu-ray, but I haven't watched it yet.
Yes, I also got the comics too, Doomsday comic.
I've
Release.
only got the original comic written by Alan Moore, but I am to understand that the Doomsday is actually a pretty good comic in its own right.
Yes.
But let's just go back to Zack Snyder. You know, he's made some good movies like 300 and... Well,
that was a good movie?
Yeah. And even though you don't think 300 Watchmen was a good movie, I think it was.
Mm.
He's also directed some bad movies. Unfortunately, like not every
Which one?
Not every director has a seamless track record. Oh well, this is kind of an easy target, but Batman v Superman.
It was good, but I was crying when Spider-Man. I knew he was going to die. I had my hopes up that he was going to die. Next when he dies, then I was crying his funeral. That was kind of shitty, but I knew Superman was going to die. I just knew it because I was telling everybody in my family, like, oh, Superman's going to die. Superman's going to get killed by Doomsday, sacrifice himself, whatever. And I knew it, and I expected that. But like at his funeral scene, I was crying, literally bawling my eyes at the cinemas.
I just think it was a complete mess that didn't make any sense, and like unfortunately not even Superman's death made any sense. Like he could have thrown the spear to Wonder Woman and she could have killed Doomsday.
But again, at least Superman kills Doomsday.
But Wonder Woman's a literal demigod.
Oh, that's true. But that's true. But only Doomsday can kill Superman. That's it. Super Kryptonite.
Is that something that was in the comics?
Yeah.
But this is a movie.
I know.
Anyway, let's go.
I'm a huge nerd.
Yeah, I'm a huge nerd too. I mean, you have to be a nerd to cross-play as Wonder Woman.
I know. I should have dressed up as my Batsuit.
Oh, you have a Batsuit?
Yeah, Batsuit. And then, you know the Batgirl one.
Oh, yeah.
But it's in some boxes. I'm not going to enter the boxes and get it out.
Oh man, maybe we should. Oh man, maybe you should have got it. But you know, Batgirl isn't in the Snyder Cut of Justice League.
Oh no,
so
but I still wear it. I still support Batman.
Yeah, but still, maybe it's more appropriate that only just one of us is dressed as a superhero. Yeah. So, anyway, since we've talked about the original theatrical cut, we've talked about Zack Snyder as a director. How about we talk about the preceding DCEU movies?
Yeah.
I guess we can skip Justice League.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll just go over them briefly. Man of Steel.
It was good, but it was alright.
I think it. I don't know. Probably a bit more critical of it than you are, but I can, if I'm being generous, I can say it was alright.
Yeah.
Now I already said this, but Batman v Superman is like complete trash.
It was. But the ending was so hitting to me because I knew Superman was going to die.
Although I haven't seen the Ultimate Edition yet. I got that on Blu-ray too, but again I haven't watched it.
Oh really? I didn't know there was an Ultimate Edition.
Yeah, it runs for 3 hours long.
Watch it next time.
Alright, sure, let's watch it next time. There's also Suicide Squad.
Yes.
It
was good, I like it.
I think, I don't know, I feel like if I rewatched it now, I'd be a lot more critical of it. Even back then, I didn't really like Jared Leto's Joker all that much.
I love it. I love the Joker.
I didn't think he was, okay, we'll go back to this because Leto was also in the Snyder Cut, but in Suicide Squad, okay, I cannot say Leto was phoning it in Suicide Squad. He tried hard, and he was obvious, and everything that he did with passion.
I'm just waiting for James Gunn's Suicide Squad. Looks amazing.
I'm sure. Yeah, well, James Gunn is a great director.
I know.
You've seen Guardians of the Galaxy.
Yeah, I know.
Like my favorite Marvel MCU movie is Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2.
Mine would be I don't know, there's too many. Like before it was Captain America, but now Spider-Man. Like I love Spider-Man.
Anyway, let's keep going. I should probably finish what I was saying about the Joker. Okay, Leto. okay, even though he didn't work as a Joker, I think he can be a good Joker.
Yes.
I don't think he really got the character. That's why I
Yeah.
think his performance was bad. Wonder Woman. Wait, did you already? Yeah, you already spoke about Suicide Squad.
Yes.
Wonder Woman.
The first movie was good, but the second movie was kind of wild. It was all over the place. The second.
Well, I kind of hold a bit of the opposite view. Like, okay, Wonder Woman was when everybody said this is the first good DC movie.
Yes.
I disagree. I don't like it. I think it's just another shit DC movie.
I love it, but the second film was over the place and I didn't really like it. I was so hyped when I saw I was like, nah, for me it was like, what's good? But I was like, really, to be honest, it was fucking alright.
Well, we'll go back to that. We already talked about the theatrical cut of Justice League, so we'll skip it now.
Yes.
Aquaman. This was the first...
It was good, amazing.
Yeah, I agree. This was the first DCU movie that I liked.
That wasn't dark.
Yeah, I liked all of the actors. It's visually very appealing.
It's got James, what his name? He done...
James Wan.
He does the director of The Conjuring.
Yes, he does.
Yes.
He also directed Saw.
I didn't know that. The first movie?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think, I don't know if he directed any of the other Saw movies. Maybe he did, I don't know, but... Hello, Vanessa.
Hi.
I want to play a game.
Where's the key? Where was the inside of the key in my body?
Yes, the key is inside your intestines. You'll need to cut yourself open and unlock your...
And I got the key. And it's gone.
Oh, well, that was actually a decoy key. The correct key is hidden inside of your left boob.
Oh, wow.
Yes, don't ask me how I got it in there.
Oh, I didn't know. Bang.
That was your right boob.
Oh, fuck it! Bang!
Too late, you've already died of blood loss.
I know.
And Shazam.
Oh, that was a good one.
It was another good DC movie. I was like, so after those two good DC movies, there was then Birds of Prey, which I was excited.
It was awful. It was good as always. Just when Maggie Robbie kept noting the forwards, like, kept talking over the film. It's like, I guess I was sick of it. I hate one of those kind of films.
Well, you say it was awful. I don't think it was awful, but yeah, I was disappointed in it. After Shazam and Aquaman, I expected better.
Yes, same.
I think the problem is that it kind of ran out of gas too soon.
Yeah, they should have done like Birds of Prey, and plus had a good backstory with the film as well. Not because Harley Quinn start a USB of fucking what's his name, Black Mask, over his fucking some shit, over something, and over that he went mental.
Apparently in the original script, the diamond wasn't supposed to contain like money. It was meant to contain like new photographs.
Yes, of Black Mask.
Yeah, Black Mask doing sexual
yeah.
things with his handman.
Yeah. But that was stupid.
Oh, I don't know. I feel like for a Harley Quinn movie that works better.
If you watch an animation series of Black Mask, like Under the Red Hood, Black Mask was better. It's like.
Well, what I'm saying is that I think that works better for a Harley Quinn movie.
Yeah. But the should sound better, or like something.
Maybe. And then we had Wonder Woman 1984.
That was alright. It was not my idea.
I don't like the first Wonder Woman. This movie I like, even though I have to admit that it is a kind of a huge mess.
Yes, I know.
And now we're up to the Snyder Cut, which is...
Was amazing.
Yeah, we both agree it's a good movie.
Yes.
You think it's amazing, I think it's just good, but, good is good.
Yes.
I think my main problem with it is that, 4 hours is a long time, and I don't think it really justified its length. Maybe, I think it could have been, like, just 3 or 3.5 hours.
They're meant to be part 2 because 2017 Justice League got bomb at the bomb office.
Bomb at the box office.
Yeah. Because Warner Bros. Scrapped part 2 and now they won't do part 2. It's like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Bad. I want part 2. See what's happened.
Yeah, I know. That's
Like, it's driving me mental.
That's probably why reshoots were necessary, because, you know, a sequel wasn't guaranteed.
I know.
And even the movie kind of just came out, so we still don't know if it will get a sequel. Or
And one of us confirmed that they won't do it, and there's no sequel to Part 2 Justice League.
they're gonna do.
They won't, because
I'll have to.
they won't hire Zack Snyder.
I'll have to look into that. But you know, if that's the case, well, I guess it's a win-win for everybody. Except, I guess, for the actor who portrayed Cyborg's father. He's not going to come back.
No, he's not.
I don't know. Maybe they'll do some kind of retcon.
They might do like a multi-universe game in Flashpoint.
No, yeah, there is Flashpoint.
Yeah, that's coming out. But you know the guy who plays Barry's father.
Yeah.
He left it. He left the movie.
I wonder who they're going to recast him with.
I know. Does he might smack him on the Flash movie, Flash Point.
You know, ever since Batman v Superman came and went, Warner Brothers has kind of been like fumbling.
Yes.
And kind of screwing the pooch because they haven't known what to do like for a while.
Yes.
And we've also. So let's talk about the Snyder Cut itself. Let's talk about the aspect ratio, because when I learned that it was going to be presented in like 4:3, I might edit this footage momentarily to show the audience what 4:3 looks like. When it was announced that it was, when it was announced it was going to be presented like this, I thought, okay, this is unusual, but they kind of. If this is the Snyder Cut, if this is what Snyder wanted, that's fine. What do you think about the aspect ratio?
I like it. I like the film.
Yeah, I know you like the film, but what was your immediate reaction when you thought, like, did you think, this is unusual, this is interesting?
I was hyped.
You was hyped?
I was excited.
One thing that the Snyder Cut of Justice League, it's not a radically different movie. It follows the same basic storyline, doesn't it?
It has, but different director, but different stuff.
Maybe not necessarily a different director, because a lot of the footage from the theatrical cut was still in this movie.
Yeah, but also remember.
Yeah, although there was a few scenes missing. There was Batman with the Parademon. There was Superman versus Batman, the rematch, I guess.
Yeah.
What else is there? You should probably close the window because the rain's gonna.
Yeah, but it's hot. But it's hot in here.
Maybe I can do some kind of edit to fix that up.
Sorry.
Don't worry about it.
It's just hot.
Of course it's hot. It'd probably be better if you could face the camera.
Sorry.
Yeah, maybe turn your whole body.
Yeah, sorry.
Those are the scenes that immediately come to my mind. Are there any scenes that from the theatrical cut that were missing in this cut that you noticed?
Yeah.
Yeah, like what?
When there was on the Doom, it was all red, but not all red. It's all black sky or dark. Not.
I don't think that was a reshoot. I think that was just a different color correcting. I kind of get this feeling that they reshot the entire climactic battle at the end.
Yes.
They obviously kept a few things, but some things were different.
Yeah, there are.
Now, is there anything that from the theatrical cut that you miss?
Not really. They all look the same to me.
I don't know. I kind of missed the scene where Aquaman was sitting on the lasso of truth and he kind of like spewed his soul.
Oh, yeah, that was good.
Yeah, I genuinely liked that scene. It was funny, but I have to wonder why would one woman just leave that thing lying around?
I know.
It's like you speak a word of this to anyone, and you meet every piranha I know, and like Barry's like, I honestly didn't hear anything after I heard we're all gonna die.
Yes. That was funny.
There were also a few one-liners that they got rid of in this cut, which is probably for the best.
Was it?
They got rid of Batman doesn't say I didn't bring a sword.
Oh.
Yeah, and he doesn't say oh yep, something's definitely bleeding.
At least they got 2 swear words though.
No, yeah. I'm also happy that I cut out the Superman asking Batman if he can bleed. Yeah, it's meant to be kind of like irony because Batman says it to Superman in the previous movie, but it's just stupid because Batman's just a human, of course he can bleed.
He can, unlike Superman.
Yeah,
but he can bleed when he has kryptonite, so...
Well, actually, Superman can bleed if you have, something magical.
Or more stronger than him, what's it called?
Yeah.
Death. No.
Yeah,
I forgot his name.
You know enough about
yes.
You know enough about superheroes. And I think this movie I think it has a better sense of pacing.
Yeah.
I don't think the theatrical cut had a terrible pacing either, but I think everything flows a bit more naturally in the theatrical cut.
Yeah.
I mean, Snyder Cut.
Yes.
I can't believe I said yeah. With the review, it's good for you to speak and add a few things in yourself. Yeah, it adds to the conversation. The visual effects are definitely better here.
I bet they are.
A lot of people said that. Have said that Steppenwolf from the theatrical cut
looks awful. Looks like he's a pussy. Looks like it. Looks like he got no balls.
Well, what I heard is that he looks like looked like he was rendered with 2001 Mummy Returns Scorpion King CGI.
Whoa.
Which I don't know if I'd go that bad, but he definitely looks better here. The armor looks better, and
they finally added Dark Side as well.
Yeah. I think Darkseid, he's definitely supposed to be kind of like the Thanos too.
Yes. He would defeat Thanos. Without the Infinity Gauntlet.
Well, according to Death's Battle, he would.
Yes.
But the point I'm trying to get us at is for a long time, Thanos doesn't do anything until he is the main enemy.
Yes.
Darkseid is kind of the same here. Not to say he's a bad villain, but he's not really meant to be the main villain.
No.
He's not meant to... He's kind of meant to be a little bit,
or he won't take...
Not necessarily forgettable, but you're meant to know that he has some shit planned.
Yes, he only wants to take over planets and conquer them.
Oh yeah, we've learned that much in the Snyder Cut.
And in the comics too.
Yeah, and in Steppenwolf, whatever you... I think it's fair to say that he was better as a villain here.
Yes, they should have added more villain to it. They should have added next level powerful I can't figure his name.
What, Darkseid?
Yeah, Darkseid, yes.
I guess we'll just have to wait for Darkseid.
I know, they should add instead of having Steppenwolf, they should add someone more powerful as Steppenwolf.
As Steppenwolf.
And they can,
Steppenwolf, but as far as villains go, he works a bit better here. He has better dialogue. The CGI used to render him is better, and this is kind of a small thing, but in the theatrical cut he kind of just flicks away an arrow, which isn't bad, but in this cut he catches the arrow, which it just works better.
Yeah.
What's more impressive, flicking away an arrow or catching it?
Ooh, I'm catching it.
I totally agree. No argument. Yeah. And also he goes out much more
Yes.
In the theatrical cut he's carried away by parademons.
Yes.
In this cut, spoilers, I guess. He gets he gets beheaded by Wonder Woman.
Yes.
And then stumped. His head stumped on by
Darkseid. Oh no.
Which okay, was that out of character for Wonder Woman? Does she usually behead people?
Because apparently he said that he Steppenwolf killed his mother, her mother and her sisters.
But that's not.
I know that's why she cut his head. That's what he said to her and makes her really angry.
Did he actually kill her mother?
We don't know.
I don't think he did.
No, probably just saying that. That's why she beheaded him.
I guess he sought his own demise then.
Yeah.
And there's also okay, let's talk about some scenes that were added to this movie.
Yes.
Okay, the opening credits were played over kind of a rehash of Superman's death from Batman v Superman.
Yeah.
And, he screams and
yeah.
the mother boxes around the world are...
Open.
Yeah. And that works. It's the... And in Theatrical Cut, the credits played over, like, city shots of Metropolis and
yes.
Gotham and, characters mourning Superman's death.
Yes, I remember we watched the Theatrical Cut.
Yeah, and they played and a cover of Leonard Cohen's Everybody Knows.
Yeah.
Played over it. I don't think one is necessarily better than the other. I think they both work, but I think the Snyder Cut works better. I think for establishing its tone and I guess kind of showing what the story will be.
Yeah.
There's also
because I haven't watched the the first movie since 2017 at the cinemas.
you only saw it once?
Yeah, I only saw it once.
Oh man, you must have. I don't know. It's not. I've seen it like maybe. I've probably only seen seen its entirety once.
When I see a movie, I only see it once and that's it. I don't really look back onto it.
But there must have been some movies that you've seen more than once, right?
No.
Really, no?
Not only the movies I don't care, but the movies I like, I only watch it once and that's it.
No, okay. Yeah, you'll probably get...
If I need a refresh, I just need to go on YouTube and get the recaps and that's it.
Well... normally when I watch a movie, sometimes when I want to rewatch a movie, it's mainly to see how it holds up.
Yeah.
And I don't watch the same movie again and again and again.
Yeah.
So I am kind of like you.
Yeah.
Like I do like to keep the Blu-rays though.
Yeah, keep the Blu-rays and just watch them like a couple of years time that you like, then like rewatch it again.
Yeah, it's probably gonna be a while before I rewatch Batman the Animated Series.
Oh, that one I haven't finished it.
I haven't finished it.
I might go start from the beginning one, watch my way through it.
No, you ought to do it. Like, I don't need to tell you that it's good.
There's got Batman Begins on Blu-ray as well.
So do I.
I haven't got it, but I need to get it.
I've also got the Adam West series on Blu-ray.
Send me. I got limited edition.
Awesome. I don't have the Adam West movie on Blu-ray.
I do. I don't, but I got on standard though.
I'm not interested. I need the Blu-ray.
I know, but again, shark bait, shark spray.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Hand me down the
shark spray.
the shark repellent bat spray. It's ridiculous, but it works.
But rest in peace to Adam West though.
Oh yeah, Requiem Scott and Pache.
Yes. He'll never forget though. I'll never forget him.
I don't think any of us will. I kind of feel like the stakes were in this movie were better established. Like, I feel like there's more of a reason to care and give a shit.
Yeah.
You agree with that?
Pardon?
You agree with that? Do you think there was more of a reason to care and give a shit?
Yeah.
Um. Okay. Let's talk about. Okay. In this movie, no CGI mouth for Henry Cavill.
I know.
Yeah.
No moustache.
Okay.
CGI.
Yep. To be fair, there wasn't a whole. Looking, after watching the Snyder Cut, I don't think there was a whole lot of
CGI.
CGI mouth in the original
not.
cut, because they reused plenty of footage in this cut.
In fact, the remake, the only reason why they put CGI in his mask is because of too much reshoot on the 2017 Justice League.
Yeah. And also because he was contractually obligated to keep the mustache because it was filming Mission Impossible, which I haven't seen
I've seen it.
movie yet. Is it good?
Yes, he's swearing that. I was laughing when Henry Cavill was swearing for that. Him swear, like, oh my god.
I haven't seen any of the Mission Impossible movies.
I haven't seen this one because of Superman, so...
I have to make a plan to finally watch those movies because Tom Cruise is still a pretty good actor.
Yeah. He does his own stunts.
Yeah, I know. He's the guy that does his own stunts.
Yes.
And anyway, back to... Okay, so we've got the... we've gotten a few cameos in this movie.
Yeah.
I'm kind of disappointed that Russell Crowe's Joel was not one of them.
No, but I think his voice was.
Yeah, but he probably didn't get paid for that. Well, he might have gotten paid for that.
Do you know those persons? You know those.
Hold on. He might have gotten paid for that, but I don't think he recorded any new lines.
Those films that were Snyder's release cut. No actors might get paid from anything as well. They might get paid anything as well.
Oh, you know that's I admire that.
Yes.
I'll have to look into that, but if it's true,
But that's what I got told, so.
Well,
on the internet source.
Well, if true, pretty admirable from an artistic standpoint.
Yeah.
And I'm pretty sure they did reshoot the entire climactic battle because Superman he wears a blue suit in the theatrical cut.
Yeah.
In the Snyder Cut, he wears a black suit.
A black suit, I know, which I love. That's when he comes back to life. He always wears his black suit.
Yeah. It certainly looks cool on screen.
Yeah.
But kind of something that kind of baffles me is that he doesn't go back to wearing it after. Because I think the scene. Near the ending, you have Superman ripping off his civilian clothes.
Yes.
Yeah. Which like I said, it's a cool suit, but I'm kind of surprised that he doesn't go back to the.
No, standard.
So is that his default now? Which no problem if it is. I just want to know what the long-term plan is.
Yeah.
And there's also let's talk cameos because we have the Martian Manhunter.
Yes.
Who I like as a character. I remember him in the Justice League TV cartoon.
Yeah, I was known TV shows, movies, Supergirl.
I haven't seen too much of Supergirl. I know that he was in it though.
Yeah.
Even though I liked the Justice League series, I don't remember too much about it. So anyway, the episode of Justice League that I remember the most is the one where the heroes were turned into kids.
Yeah.
And I do remember.
I've seen that episode. I
do remember some romantic moments between Wonder Woman and Batman.
Yeah, that's in the animation from the 90s, and basically there's
I don't think it was the 90s though. I think it was released in the early 2000s.
Yeah, that one. Yeah, not 2000, but still.
Or early noughties. I think some people prefer. I think it's mainly just trying to get. I think that's just an attempt to get the noughties thing rolling.
Yeah.
So anyway, Martian Manhunter is in this series, in this movie, and he looks good. He has an interesting design. The CGI used to render him looks pretty cool.
Yes.
And there's actually, he's portrayed by the same general or whatever that was in Man of Steel.
Yeah.
portrayed by, I don't remember the actor's name, but he's actually really good. He was in this movie called Titus, which was an adaptation of the Shakespeare play.
Never seen it.
You should. It's a pretty good movie.
Yeah, I don't really watch women's species. I don't really watch women's species movies.
I've read all of his.
I've seen Macbeth, and I've seen Romeo and Juliet.
Which version of Macbeth?
Some old one. I don't know which one. I was watching in school for English.
Yeah, I remember. We might have watched the same one.
I think so.
The one directed the one released in 1971, I think.
I think so. I don't know.
It was I don't think you would remember.
I've seen the old movies of Romeo and Juliet, and I've seen the old version of Romeo and Juliet, and I've seen the new one with, not the old one, coming back in the old days with Leonardo DiCaprio. And
I watched I watched the one released in the 60s, like maybe 2 years ago.
Yes.
It's a good movie.
But I saw them in school, and that's it.
Oh, you should watch it on your own time because it is a legit good movie.
It is, but women's spectry is just to understand this kids.
Actually,
it's alright. Just that way they speak in films like I love you.
Actually, I actually read the complete works of Shakespeare.
Yeah.
And Romeo and Juliet is actually my favorite play of his.
Yeah.
But you know what? If you actually do choose to read Shakespeare and you read like Hamlet, okay, you know the episode of The Simpsons that like parodies Hamlet.
Yeah.
Okay, it kind of makes that episode funnier because you realize that that episode actually follows the plot of the play pretty closely.
Yeah.
Anyway, so there was actually fan theory that the general from Men of Steel was actually Martian Manhunter in disguise.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that theory was presented to Zack Snyder, and he's like, I'll keep that in mind, and like, okay, I'm pretty sure Zack Snyder didn't plan on that being I'm pretty sure that wasn't a plan for that character the whole time, but I think Zack Snyder just liked the idea and decided to steal the film for himself, which is which isn't a bad thing. I'm not dunking on the guy. Just like fans are kind of writing the plot for these people, and with the way Game of Thrones ended, maybe fans should be writing it.
Yes, or get the opportunity to come in, speak their own opinions, and up to the. They should have fans and have their own like a position to hands in the final episode or the final script. They should have a conversation where fans can use the script for a movie, and it's up to the directors as a competition.
I really don't. Well,
There
might be a legitimate argument for that, but I honestly don't think you should give fans that much power over a work because fans can lack objectivity, and there are a lot of complexities and nuances when it comes to filmmaking that could be lost to somebody that doesn't work in the industry.
Yeah.
And okay, let's talk about how much footage do we have. Okay, let's talk about Jared Leto's Joker now, because when I heard. Okay, I think that when most people heard that Jared Leto was going to be in this cut, a lot of people were like, "What? Him? You're bringing him back?"
His laugh was sound like a girl, like a squeak, and I like him. But again, his squeak is just
even though I didn't like him in Suicide Squad, he was a lot better in this movie.
Yeah.
I still can't say he's a great Joker. It might be just because of that laugh.
Yeah, that laugh.
That laugh just doesn't work.
No, it didn't.
No, he seriously needs to work on that laugh.
Yeah.
If he can get a good laugh, I think he will be a good Joker.
Yeah.
But for now, he's on the right path.
Yeah, but again, no one want him anyway, so DC might hire him anyway, so...
I beg your pardon?
DC might hire him again as a Joker.
Oh, really? What's that?
He was in the original Joker, the original the Joker cinema film. They changed
But that's not supposed to be part of the DCEU. That was meant to be its own separate thing.
I haven't seen Harley Quinn either. The Birds of Prey. He was in that.
That's because
backstory.
that's because Jared Leto wasn't available.
Oh.
Yeah, for filming.
Didn't know that.
Oh well, now you know.
Yeah.
Anyway, I think we've got enough footage here.
Yeah.
So, yeah, Snyder.
Thanks for having me.
We're not done just yet.
Oh.
I just want to do like a closing.
Yeah.
Of thing. Okay, the Snyder Cut. A pretty good movie in its own right. All of the actors do a fine job. It doesn't have a very complex story, and that's probably a good thing because Batman v Superman had a very convoluted story that Zack Snyder just did not have the ability to tell.
Yeah.
And but this simpler story with given enough time to breathe, and like everybody was pretty well cast. This is the definitive Justice League movie. A lot when this movie was announced, a lot of people like destroyed the Justice League Blu-rays and DVDs. I wouldn't do that.
I don't. I keep mine.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure everybody that worked on that version worked hard and tried to put out something good.
I've got the steelbook edition.
I just have the Blu-ray. But if you're going to do that, well, this is a better Justice League cut anyway.
Yes.
You have any closing thoughts?
No, I love it. It's amazing.
Alright, cool. So that's just the video. This was Vanessa.
Yes.
You'll probably be.
Thanks for having me.
You'll probably be seeing her again in the near future.
I'm sorry, I'm just tired. From after watching that 4 hours movie.
Yeah, that's kind of why I want to finish this up now.
Yeah.
Thanks for watching.
It's not. I enjoyed it though, but